Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Nix from the gun. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he crosses his sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Sending a receiver left. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cap.
Right to the air is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At the 41-yard line.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Hey, go Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Lion. Hey, Ram. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Go.
No run with Hampton. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on first and goal. Now it's going to be second and 5.
It's a gain of a yard.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Hey, go lion, 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 lion. Set. Set.
He gets it again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal.
Set. 380. Baylor. 380. Route. Told me trips right. Set.
Herbert from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. George Pickens the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
For the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down.
First down, ball at the 36.
Captain. Over set.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Now Nix on third down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They'll go left side with Hampton. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 41-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Herbert. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings them to third down.
And 7.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Hey, go lion.
On third down, Herbert. He throws a bullet to the He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hey, go lion. 380. Get out. Ready.
Hampton now up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
To throw, Herbert. And he's got it. He has a layup for a touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
On the return, here's Mims. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
To the air, on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to apply to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
At their own 29-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Set. Delta. Hut. Hey, ram. Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. Waste of time. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have second and pretty long here. Again, it's Hampton. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Broncos going nickel here, third down.
Set. 380.
Here's Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He finds his back. Harvey. Still fighting forward. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver! Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can use his damage big time.
14.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hilton. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Herbert now. Escapes the pocket. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
380. Home to right. 12.
Throwing on first is Herbert. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll go left side with McLaughlin. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
5-9, 5-9. Let's go. Set. Ready. Ground. Ready.
Now Herbert to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Bombers. Ready. Captain. Slow. Away.
Throwing here, Nix. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Nix looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Denver.